Mm. Let's go. Okay. Hey guys, this is Tara LaShawn, and this is the Weekly Tea, a weekly broadcast where I come to you and I talk about what's been going on this week. And I just get anything that's bothering me off my chest. Okay, I know I've been missing in action lately. I still have the Spill the Tea Tuesdays, which pop up on Tuesday mornings. Y'all, I gotta give it up to my man Hotwood, because it takes a lot to put together the animations and the background, everything for those teas, and he does a phenomenal job. So I mean, thank you so much for doing that for me, because I know it takes a while. And if you guys haven't seen it, go to I have a YouTube page, Tara LaShawn. You can go. There's some teas on there. There's teas on this page, the Tara LaShawn Experience. Check them out. They got some pretty neat little backgrounds and graphics that go in there, and so gotta give them a salute, because it takes a while to do that. And and last week, oh my goodness. Okay, I just got home from work. I'm like exhausted. I'm trying to get my energy up. I'm trying to be energetic, okay? But I was feeling like this last week too. And my allergies were starting to act up. The weather's changing, everything. And I said, okay, I'm going to lay down for a few minutes. And then I'm going to get up. I'm going to record my tea. And then I'm going to go back. And then, I'll go do whatever and then go back to sleep, because I got to go do something. I have to go to work the next day. Y'all, I laid down. I didn't wake up till the next morning. I was like, ooh. And then I was like, oh man, I got to get up and go to work. So that's what happened. So I'm sorry, y'all. I've been tired. I've been exhausted. I was dehydrated. It's hot in Texas. It's about to rain. And luckily I got home right before it started. But it's about to storm out here. So, but I'm back. So I'm going to talk about some stuff that happened last week and some stuff that's currently happening this week. So let me backtrack to last week. Kevin Hart, comedian, he got married to his girlfriend, and they decided, he was like, no prenup. I'm like, okay, cool. That same week, Ray J, Brandy little brother, everybody call him, he married his girlfriend, Princess Love, from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. They did have a prenup, and if you watch the show, the mom, who's the manager, Sonia, she was like, they were already married, but the show came on like, they married that Friday, the show came on that Monday, and it was showing how Sonia came to him, and she's like, this here, son, this is a prenup. So before you guys have this engagement party, she's going to have to sign this. Or there is no engagement party. There is no wedding. So obviously, on the show, they're going back and forth and arguing about it. But, she did something because they're married. And I'm looking and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put a side note in here real quick. If I was a celebrity and I was on like reality TV or a TV show, and they wanted to capture my wedding, like how Candy and Ty did the whole wedding thing, and they captured their moments, the bachelorette party, and all that stuff. I couldn't have them following me for that, because first of all, let me tell you, I love weddings, but I am not a wedding person. I do not like a lot of people staring at me, and tension. It makes me nervous. So I don't want to like walk down no aisle with no thousands of people, hundreds of people looking at me. And plus, I don't even associate with that many people anyway. So I am a courthouse, and when I did get married, that's what I did. Courthouse. I had a pretty white dress on. Everybody wore purple and gray. It took forever. The ceremony and us taking pictures took probably like 45 minutes. The big majority of the time was waiting on the judge, but I couldn't have cameras following me, because I just be wondering, is this their real wedding, or is this like a mock wedding that they're doing? And what I mean by mock is they've already gotten married and had their real ceremony, and it was intimate, private, whatever, and then they're just putting on this ceremony for the cameras. I just be wondering. That's just, I know I had to throw that in. But back to what's going on. So Donnie McClurkin had also said, the gospel singer, that he was engaged. So, okay, social media erupted, and they're like, well, a whole bunch of people, how can he be getting married to a woman when he was gay? And how's she marrying him and he was gay? Look, what other people do is their business. I can't pass judgment because, hey, I'm kind of messed up too. I can only give advice and tell you my experience with certain things. But I'm like, a lot of people throwing it out there that he was gay. And thank you, Nikki, for pointing it out. Because she had wrote on my blog, hairdresser Nikki. She was like, she's like, he wasn't gay. He was molested as a child by his uncle, and then the uncle's son molested him. And I was like, that's what I thought was going on. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought, that he said he was molested. He ain't never said that he was in a relationship with men. And if he was, he didn't make it public knowledge. So, I mean, to each his own. But I posed the question. This is how we got on that conversation about him being molested. I posed the question. I'm like, so it seemed like a double standard, because a lot of women was like, I couldn't deal with him, I couldn't marry him. And I wanted to hear from men. And hey, if you watching this and you want to come in the video, please. If you found out that your fiance, who's a female, had been with other females, would that be a problem for you? Because I'm like, well, everybody had their feelings about it, and people are like, well, once it's in you, it's always in you. Some people are like, you can be delivered. So I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I just wish them the best of luck. And all I can tell you is marriage takes a lot of work, a lot of compromising, a lot of understanding, a lot of having to, you go from being independent to being codependent, because it's not just you anymore, it's this person. So it's not just me, it's us. It's not just, it's two people now. So I'm like, I just wish them the best of luck. And I don't really have too much to say on that, because I think if he showed signs that he was going to be creeping, or that he was still attracted to men, then she'd probably be like, no, I'm not going to do this. So that's how I look at it. But moving right along, with all the divorces going on, it's good to hear about, people getting married, okay? And I just hope they all their marriages work, and they, because divorce rate is outrageous. But then came to Tamar Braxton. Tamar. Okay. So she and husband Vince are in ATL. They're in Atlanta. And she calls 911 on him, domestic dispute. So you thinking he gonna hit her or something, or he gonna do, they were arguing, so you think he gonna like, or something, I was thinking the worst. I was like, he put his hands on her. I'm like, he's so mild-mannered. And I'm reading an article on Gossip, whatever. And it's saying that he bit her hand. And he bit her hand to the point that it drew blood. But she did not want medical attention, but you called the police. Why did you call the police? If you didn't want medical, you didn't want him to be arrested, why did you call the police? Why are you being extra dramatic? That's what I thought. I'm like, he bit your hand? How do you even... And y'all on Facebook, y'all make me sick. Because I saw somebody talking about she must have been feeding him some chicken and her hand got in the way and he bit her. Shame on you. Shame on you. That's trifling. Your mama didn't teach you no manners. Shame on you. And I'm like, no. I'm like, this ain't making sense. So later on it was like he bit her finger and it bled. And I'm like, okay, but how is something missing? Because I'm like, how did he bite your finger? You act like he just took your hand and or were you like doing all this and he's like, get your finger out of my face? Either way, I thought it was really dramatic. And I'm like, I'm not one for domestic violence. And I'm not saying him even biting her finger is right. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that's a little dramatic to go through all that. And we all know her. I mean, watching her on TV and everything, she's over the top. And I believe she's like that all the time, 24/7. Over the top personality. She's over the top. So I'm like, that was just, people call 911. And people do this. I hear stories about this all the time. And I've been with people who've done it as well. Call 911 to make a complaint about something. And it's like, okay. Then they get there and everything. Then you don't want them to do anything. You don't want medical attention. You just don't want anything. You just call them just to be calling them, to get them to come out to your house. I'm sure that is frustrating for police officers. That's frustrating for real victims to me, because people don't take you seriously. I mean, that in my mind, that's what I think. That people, when you call out and you say, oh, this person hit me or something, and they get there, they're thinking, I mean, are you want us to do something, or you just called because you want to scare that person? I mean, what's your point? What's your purpose? And y'all, let me tell y'all. Oh, I remember this one time. Oh, and I worked in off 75 and what was that street? My mind going blank. I'm getting in bed as soon as I finish. But Walnut Hill. 75 in Walnut Hill. And I was at the gym. And this woman, she got out the car with her kids from this guy, man. And she was running and pulling the kids behind her. And she was like, stop! Don't chase me! Leave me alone! Get away from me! And it was like me and like 7... I'm the only female outside, okay? It's like a couple of black guys, a couple of white guys out there, a couple of Hispanic. It was a mixture of different races of men. They were all out there. They were looking at like, and I was the same way. I actually got a text message. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. But yeah, and I was right along with him. Hello, 911. It's a dispute going on. This woman is running from this man with his kids, and she did it. And oh my gosh, 911 was busy, and I'm like, how 911 gonna be busy? And I was mad. I was like, how 911 gonna be busy? So when I ended up, so I went in the gym, and they ended up calling me back on my phone. But what happened was, after about 20 minutes of this going on, she got back in the car with the kids. And I was like, see, you wasting people's time. And you playing with people's emotions. Because the guy was like adamantly chasing her in the car. So, common sense. We don't know if he got a gun in the car with him. We don't know if he got weapons. We don't know what he gonna done to her. And people were kind of calling for her to like just come in the gym or whatever. And she was still running with the kids. And she ran like halfway up the parking lot, all right? And ended up getting in the car. And when I told the police officer, I said I was calling to report a dispute. But the woman got back in the car. And he's like, yeah, most of them do. And I was like, dang. So, I mean, long story short, I'm saying it to say I think that Tamar just took it too far. DMX is that is not a word, bad English major. DMX is about to welcome his 15th child. 15? How do you have 15? How can you financially, emotionally, can you take care of 15 kids? He hasn't had a hit since Up in There. And he is like a mess. I mean, I hope he's gotten off. I haven't been following him that much. So I hope he's gotten off drugs and let that go. But I know he was battling that real bad drug addiction. I'm like, man. But 15 kids? And speaking of kids, what's on Charlize Theron's mind? They got it's a picture circulating on social media. Her walking around with her adopted son, who is black, African black, whatever, something. And he got on a dress, some flip flops, and what looked like it's a hat with what looked like a frozen Elsa blonde ponytail going all the way down. I'm like, what? What is y'all doing? That was just weird. That was weird. So I had to put that out there. And okay, and then I'm gonna end on this note. Trump came out and said, I want all the black people out there, and he's making this big speech in a town that 98% population is white. He's like, I want all the black people out there to put your vote in for me for president. You have nothing to lose. What do you have to lose? Man, may not be much, but we still ain't finna vote for you. I'm like, you got to be kidding. You want black people to vote for you? No, sir. No, sir. The black delegation has spoke, and we want no part of you. As hateful and as crazy as he is, no. And then, speaking of Trump supporters, Stacey Dash came out and she was like, an article came out about her saying that at Fox News they call her, she was referred to as the black girl. And I'm like, if that's not your wake up call, Miss Dash, I don't know what is. I was just like, dang, they call Stacey Dash. Like, so it doesn't matter how much butt you try to kiss, how much you try to be, because she's like the little token, she's kind of like the token black female for Fox, and she comes out with all these outrageous opinions that are about just as dingy as anything that would come out of Ann Coulter's mouth. And I'm like, somebody, so no matter what you do, at the end of the day, you still looked at, they still look at you in a derogatory way. So, but that's all that's been going on, y'all. I'm uploading videos to YouTube. I kind of fell off on that. I had a team helping me, and Team Teddy don't do nothing. So, so I'm uploading my videos to YouTube. Coming, everything. Show, everything's coming back. We finna take another week off, and we'll be back the first week of September. The first full week of September, yes. So that's what's going on, y'all. So y'all have a very safe and nice weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, lovelies.